Hey there, it's me, CV, and I'm back for the first time in about a year with an actual video on writing! I'm still on hiatus, but I have a few video scripts in the works, so hopefully I won't be taking a year-long break like last time. I'll get more into all that at the end of the video if you're curious, but I don't want to bore the people who do not care. Also, hello to new people. I know there are quite a few of you guys from the Worldwide Write-a-thon and Jenna's stream. Welcome to the show. In case of another disappearance, or if you want to keep up to date, you should follow my social medias linked in the description. I'm even thinking of making a TikTok, a professional one. I have a personal one, of course. I'm a teenager who cuffs their jeans, and I have access to a phone. A professional TikTok for shorter videos that don't quite agree with the YouTube algorithm. Okay, trying not to do a super long intro, so let's get into it. I'm 19 now and almost done my stint as a teen writer. I've literally been walking around the entire time I was a teenager telling people that I want to be and then am an author. And within that time, I've met some people with interesting things to say. Some of these people have been well-meaning. Hell, most of them are. Some have been ignorant. Again, most of them are. And what they've said has been hurtful, offensive, or just downright stupid. When they've said these things, which are the verbal equivalent of sticking their foot in their mouths, I have froze. I had no idea what to say. Most of these people are adults and I'm just a kid. I didn't want to offend them or anger them or make my parents look bad. I knew they were wrong, but I didn't know how to handle that knowledge without either sounding like an ass myself or pretending I didn't know better than them. After all, that's what they expect. They're an adult, so clearly they know everything about a field they have never looked into or been a part of. So that's what this video is about, giving you guys some ideas for responses that I've come up with over the years. I've made a list of some things I've heard over the years. Obviously, I couldn't put every single one on this list, so if you have any requests, feel free to put them in the comments down below, and I will do my absolute best to get to every single one. Up first, we have an extremely well-meaning one, but one that nonetheless doesn't actually make a lot of sense once you think about it. You should study journalism. This one shows up more often when you're getting to the applying to college age, when you're expected to decide what you want to do with the rest of your life, even though you're only 17 years old and you can't even buy a lottery ticket or rent a car. But that's a rant for another time. My advice would be to explain why you love and enjoy writing, that's specifically creative writing, which doesn't always translate to journalism. For all of these, only say as much as you feel comfortable. Adults, well, people in general, can get aggressive when you disagree with them. Here's what I've said. Thank you for the advice. I have thought about it, but I don't think my experience in writing books really translates well. I mostly specialize in making things up, and that's mostly frowned upon in journalism. I appreciate the suggestion, though. You can decide how many compliments you want to heap on. I've noticed that people are less likely to get angry if you flatter the hell out of them. If you're in a situation where you feel comfortable or you want to make a point, you can explain that suggesting that you go into journalism is implying that creative writing isn't a real career, which leads us to a steady decline in the civility of our responses. I am a firm supporter that if someone does not respect you, you do not have to respect them. But I also know that isn't an option for everyone, and it can be really scary. Response number 2. So what are you really going to do? This one's typically said with a snort, a chuckle, and a casual glance to the rest of the adults in the room going like, can you believe this kid? Which makes it so much worse than if it was just one person with their head up their ass. Purposeful ignorance is key. Don't be an idiot, but play dumb. And if you feel like it, let them know you're playing dumb. I'm sorry, I don't know what you mean. I'm going to be a writer. I've done the research and I know this path is going to be hard, but I'm going to stick with it because I'm going to be doing something I love. And maybe even I would really appreciate it if you didn't treat me like a delusional child. But that might be a bit much because it will almost definitely escalate the situation. For these next few, my biggest suggestion would be to say, okay, and walk away. Because these people do not deserve your time. But they might hold it hostage, forcing you to give some sort of a response. You know, no one actually makes money off of writing books. Really? Where did you read that? Because I've done a little bit of research myself, and I've found that the national average annual income for novelists is $49,000. I would recommend not citing best-selling novelists because that sets the bar way too fucking high and gives them the chance to counter with the true fact that only a very small percentage of writers actually become bestsellers. Teenagers can't start careers. This one is weird because it comes from a place of ignorance, but that ignorance is still offensive. The concept that a career only starts when one attends and graduates college and joins the workforce is a concept that has been drilled in the majority of people's minds. What we are doing, building a career, goes against that idea, and a lot of people struggle to accept the fact that what they know isn't the end-all be-all. So I suggest saying, I know it will be hard, but I don't see why that should stop me from trying. Is it cliche? Obviously, but still, try it out. That's a big decision for a kid. I know, but I'm prepared to make it. Short, sweet, ignoring the condescension when they call us a kid, and not acknowledging the fact that they seem to believe that us kids are incapable of making a big decision. Have fun being a waiter. Ta-da! Here it is, the original, the classic, the iconic response that seems to tumble from the mouth of every closed-minded idiot because it's all their puny little brain could think of. You can try and remain civil with, "That's really offensive and I would appreciate it if you would apologize." At first I would say like, very funny, and try and get away from said asshat. Nowadays I have a different response. Actually, I would want to be a bartender. They make more, plus all the flipping bottles is like hella cool. That, or I would become a stripper. They make the big bucks. But thanks, I'll be sure to have fun. Okay, maybe I don't say the stuff about becoming a stripper, but it is super tempting. I do say I'll be a bartender though. I'm actually considering getting a license to work as one while I'm in college. Now we enter the things that aren't offensive, just not great. Can I get a free copy when you publish? I know this request isn't specific to teens, but I mostly got it from other kids. And I got it a lot. Like, a lot. I would recommend saying, thanks. I can't give you a free copy though. Gotta make money after all. And of course, they don't take the fucking hint. Oh, come on, I thought we were friends. We are. But it costs money to print books. How about this? You buy a physical copy, bring it to me, and I'll sign it for free. At this point in my career, my signature is worth jack shit. And if it sells me a book, a paperback at that, then why not? Now that I'm a little bit more confident myself, I sometimes respond to the "we're friends" thing with a rejection and a "sorry, I can't make exceptions." That usually has them shrug and go find someone else to bother. And last, we have a completely non-offensive one, but it is still frustrating. I'll definitely buy a copy of your book when it comes out. They won't. Okay, they might, but if I had a nickel for every time someone told me that, I'd have enough nickels to buy the copies of my book that are currently being sold on shady-ass sites for unreasonable prices. And that's that. There are many variations upon what I said, plus some completely new ones, so if you need any help, feel free to reach out to me. I'll be there. And now for the explanation. I'm back because I want to be. And because I'm citing my channel when applying for transfer colleges. It probably doesn't look the best that I haven't posted in a while. They don't see that I am still a regular over on Samantha L. Nass's streams, and yes, this is a plug. If you are a College of Minutes person seeing this, hello, and no you didn't. I have been posting this entire time. For everyone not a deciding factor in the future of my education, I've been sick of it, while also trying to do well in college, which I did succeed in. But something had to give, and it happened to be posting on my channel. And to be completely transparent, I haven't been working on my novel as much as I would like. Not to say I haven't been writing, I've been working on plays and screenplays. That's what I want to transfer for, screenwriting, or screen acting, or film production, depends on the school's available programs. I want to do it all. And write books. Yeah, it's a lot, but hey, try and stop me. Please do not, that was a joke. So yeah, that's what's up with me. How about you guys? How are the novels coming along? Any video requests? Want some skits, live streams, vlogs? I am working on a film right now. We're getting all the juicy behind the scenes footage, so that's something to look forward to. But in the meantime, give me a thumbs up, ring that bell, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching and have fun writing. I'm 19 now and almost done my stint as a writer. No, I'm not. I'm gonna keep going.